Hi there, are you a camera assistant looking into getting your first camera cart? Well, this video is for you. I will be going step by step in a process of making your camera cart dreams come true while staying on a ramen noodle budget. Hi, I'm Graham, second camera assistant. When I'm not working on movies and television, I'm unemployed. Now this video is for budget purposes only. If you have $4,000 for this fancy schmancy cart that can fit 50 cameras on it and make your DP an espresso, well, stick around anyways because I'm probably doing something wrong and I'd love to hear about it. Now let's start from the very beginning. The bones of the budget camera cart. Rubbermaid. Well, Rubbermaid specifically, the Rubbermaid Commercial Products FG452089BLA heavy duty utility cart lip shelves with caster 2 shelf medium. Great. Now, if you have $400 Canadian to shell out for a brand new one of these, go for it. But like most people, I recommend to go online and searching for used ones because these things have the same shelf life of a Nokia phone on steroids. These things will not go away. Trust me. So now you got your shell, and like most things in the camera department, they're either expensive or you're gonna have to go custom. And for our circumstance, we will have to go the custom route. So what you need to change is with the stock of this cart has very small hard wheels. We're gonna need to change these to 8 to 10 inch rubber wheels that will allow us to move this cart more effectively, especially in bad weather. We're gonna need 2 sets of wheels that are rigid in their frame and then 2 that are freely rotating that will allow us to properly move this cart around. Well, if you have the patience of a focus puller to undo every single pin in the cart or have a large enough vehicle to fit the entire cart in, well, then this video is over. Thanks for watching. Well, if you're like me, you don't have either of those things, and unfortunately, we got some bad news. We're gonna have to find a way to fit this cart into our tiny little cars. So the problem with the cart is the design itself. It's connected together like a Lego piece. All the pieces are held together from the top, middle, and bottom by pins that hold the wheels together. And if you ever want to disassemble the cart, you have to undo every single bolt and disconnect every single wheel. And trust me, it gets old. Now this is where I found my workaround. I've yet to see a camera resource online talking about this, and the answer is quick release caster plates. Folks who have $4,000 carts already know what I'm talking about, but they already have these installed and welded on the bottom of their carts already. They allow for an easy release of the wheels plate with a single pin holding it in place. These can be found on online websites like Mapcaster or Caster HQ. They work best if you have a wood board already pre-installed to the bottom of your cart because it allows for a flat surface for these plates to be installed on. It's much more difficult if you are installing them directly into the plastic bottom because it's not directly flat. Now most normal people would ask, Graham, this seems pretty normal. How did you manage to make a mistake here? Well, my mistake here was trust. I inevitably trusted Caster HQ's website and their video about installing plates with bolts. It turns out if you use all 4 bolts with these kinds of pads, the pad will not properly install because there will be not enough room to insert the entire pad with the bolt. Please, please, please buy these spring clips. This will save you so much more time than what I've purchased. These spring clips have little indents inside of them that will allow you to have bolts going through them or any kind of screw to go through them. This will allow you enough room to be able to lay your plate down properly without it getting snagged. Because of the improperly built caster plates, I had to resort to bending the metal plates just to give myself enough room. So here I am, worrying about caster plates and how they're able to fit with the bolts properly while I'm ignoring the bigger problem here. The actual problem here is the bolts themselves. They're the reason why the cart stays together, but they're also the reason why everything takes so long to take apart. Just drill holes in the bottom of the plates and then drill those plates straight onto the bottom of the cart itself. Was this a pain in the butt? Yes. Did this save me money? Yes. Do not do what I did and buy the actual proper plates so you can forego all these painful experiences. Well, Graham, now that those pesky pins are gone, how are we going to be able to keep everything together while keeping things efficient? It's almost like you're going to have to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I thought to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with latch clamps. These clamps provide more than enough tension on the legs while also being easy enough to disconnect at the end of the chute. I can't tell you how pleased I am with these clamps and how well they just work. For added insurance, I decided to put more latches on the top part of the shelf to prevent any kind of unnecessary wiggling. Well, that's essentially the video. I don't have very much else to share about how I'd go about creating this cart. It really comes up to you and what your preferences are and what kind of line of work you'll be doing. The reason why I decided to make this video is because I don't feel like there's enough online content out there talking about camera assistance work and how people can improve and share each other's knowledge. I'd definitely be more interested in making similar videos like this, but just let me know. Thank you for watching and keep sharp.